How you doing, guys? Professor EDC with another first impressions video, and we have the I think it's the um, Lars Lionsteel slip joint, and this is supposed to be the first integral slip joint out there. I'm not sure about that, but well, that's what it advertises. But anyways, let's go right into the specs, shall we? And it's 7, just a bit over 7, like 7.2, 7. Oof, it's just a bit over 7 inches of length. Now let's see the weight. It's pretty light. The construction is aluminium, 67.5. Well, that's grams. Let's go to ounces. 2.38 ounces. It's off camera. 2.38 ounces. Let's go to thickness. Crown spine. Gorgeous. I love crown spines. 3 millimeters, or thank you for the millimeters. Let's go to inches. 110, 120, 110 thousandths, 11 thousandths, and behind the edge, this is a bit thinner. 0.02 inches, or about 20 thou. It cuts very well. The geometry of this, it's a flat grind, a drop point, and it cuts very nice, not just because of the edge, but just the geometry in general. I've tried this with, compared this to other knives that I have on loan. It's very interesting that it's an integral aluminium, and it has this proprietary clip of Lionsteel, the button clip, which is pretty cool. I kind of enjoy this thing. It's fun, and love the color. But oh my god, I'm jumping as always. When I don't jump, when I don't skip something, I skip another thing. There we go. Victorinox, Huntsman, Sharpie, and US quarter. Italian made, at least I think. By I think it's Moletta, the designer. This is like a nickname. I don't remember the name, but it's has a nail nick for opening. The pull on it is it's pretty soft. That's something I don't like about the knife. I think it's a gorgeous knife. It cuts well, but just the pull on it, walk and talk is okay, but the spring tension is just too, you can seamlessly open it like that. And so that's something I don't like. I like more tension. This, I think, might be a 5, if not less. But let's continue with the comparisons. I already started talking about it. And I jumped. I skipped the rats. How can I skip the rats? There we go. Rat number 2, rat number 1. And it's about the same size, almost just by the tip, almost the same size as the rat number 2. And here we have the rat 1. This, it's not, oh yeah, it stood up without any problems. There you have it, the upper view. M390 is the steel, and it is a good looking slip joint, modern slip joint. Now let's not get confused. It is a slip joint, but we can just not call this a traditional in any sense, at least I think. Here we have the bug out and the PM2. Let's have that upper view. And just with this view, take a look at that that swedge, that very, very nice swedge, and how it comes to an end. The crown spine comes to an end and becomes that swedge. It's just beautiful. It's just really, really nicely designed. I really like that. There's some milling on the aluminium, which I also like. But this, it just doesn't remind me or is in any way of a traditional. That's why I mentioned that. It is a nice looking knife, nice looking slip joint. And let's compare it to a couple of other small knives. Here we have the Spyderco Chaparral, and as you can see, it's about almost an inch longer than the Chaparral. Let me see. Right there. Yeah, it's just a bit short of an inch. And this is not a slip joint. Backlock. And a Jack Wolf, of course. And this would be the little bro, and you can see the difference, the air around them. This is very modern, and though this is a modern traditional, this keeps certain elements of what a traditional truly is. And and I mentioned that because I don't remember where I heard this model being called a modern traditional. I just don't think so. It is a nice looking, a gorgeous slip joint, but not a traditional. And it has elements that I honestly really like. It does well when cutting, but just look at that. It's don't like that spring tension. Another thing I don't like. Check out the painting. As you use it, it loses some of that painting, and here it starts to look a bit pink. So that I'm not that excited about. It is a good looking slip joint though, and I'd like to try for you guys to see how that clip works. And it works very nice. It goes in without, it's you gotta put in a bit more effort than the normal clips, because you gotta push the button in, and just to take it out, no problem. And of course, with that being said, and as you saw, this will have no hotspots whatsoever, and that's an advantage. So that's something to take into consideration. And let's have a look at that crowned spine, which I really love in knives. And then this counter edge, or this swedge on top, is just, I love when knife makers play with geometries and give us these small details, those small things that just make a whole knife. Anyways, that is the Lionsteel Thrill. I think it is. That's what I saw it. Anyways, if not, I will put it in the description or in the title. Okay. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Professor EDC out. Where am I taking the knife?